I want to record this. I'll probably put it on my my channel and then maybe on the website. I'm not sure, but I got my package yesterday and I was not able to unbox it. This is more like an order I had gotten, and last time I got my packages from Amazon I was very happy. I never asked for Prime, but for some reason they gave me Prime, which, you know, I guess I was a little antsy, but not extremely antsy, so it all depends how antsy you are, I would think. The other one came in an envelope. This one came in a box. Last time I had three Oracle cards, and this time I have four. But so I could do the first one. I can unbox my first one because yeah, I've got 7. One I already had, so I won't put the first one because I already had my very first one. So I will now which is nice to do to heal yourself. And I managed to break the plastic seal on it. Yeah, my battery was low, so it comes with a very beautiful book. First of all, it's like gorgeous. It comes in a gorgeous box too. It's a stunning box actually, and it kind of like what would you call it? This box is it has like a little like magnet type on the side, which is it's wonderful, I think, and I really love it. And very top quality cards this is. So these are, yes, heal yourself guidebook. This is the guidebook, so sometimes people don't actually have a chance to see the guidebook very well. Intuitive guidance to transfer your soul, and it's by Ina Seiko, and the manufacturer is important too, so it's got beautiful. It's by Rockpool, so, and they make excellent quality. So if you're looking to get excellent quality, there would be a company, a publisher that makes excellent quality. So far, you know, I mean, this is my first one, but I'm very impressed with it. So there it is. And then cards, kind of seals. I don't think they should do that. My daughter touched them and then she kind of put it back. She goes, "No, you need to, Mom, you need to." I mean, I don't like anybody else touching my tarot cards, which these are really oracle cards. So I think they're more simplified. So if you're looking to do something like a tarot, I think if you start with oracle cards, that would be a super great way to start, is with oracle cards. They're more simplified. That's the reason why I'm saying that. But if you can combine them, of course, that would be wonderful. And so pay attention to signs and just if I can manage to do all of them. I'd like to just do all of them, the unboxing, and then you know, not go into any kind of reading, just unboxing. That way if you want to buy some oracle cards, you know, basic tarot, just normal basic tarot. This one's just ones that I think is similar to this, and I can, you know, I can put those on. Why not? Then I didn't even do the seal because I just wanted to unbox it together. That's why. yeah, I wanted to open it really bad, but yeah, I just wanted to this is called Cards by Sandra Taylor. So it's a 53 card deck and guide. And the other one is, sorry, but I'm just doing unboxing. The other one is by the same person, Sandra and Taylor. And this one is the Quantum Oracle. And it's also a 53 card deck and guidebook. I think the publisher, if I can find a publisher, I don't know. I mean, it just has a prices with a barcode, and compared to Amazon's prices, I don't think it can be. I mean, even from what is on the barcode, Amazon always goes beyond that, I think, and with their shipping, they go beyond that too. And I'm really antsy to open my the one that's still sealed. So if you don't mind me switching to that would be a problem for everybody. This one right here, and I came outside. I forgot to put this first. Look at the tape. This, I feel like if they put it in a box, or you know, then you get the fulfillment what Amazon is. It's super good. See, this one's fulfillment by Amazon, so yes, it's super good, really good, because I know who's filling it, which means top quality. I hear horror stories of people dealing with I don't know who they're dealing with, but there's stuff coming down my channel. I don't understand why they have to is that selling it through Amazon, so I'm sure it's not even fulfilled by Amazon. Never disappointed. So I don't understand why everybody's, these horror stores I hear when they're doing reviews with Amazon. My gosh, some really scary horror stories. I don't know, it's like maybe a turn up if you know. Look at the bottom. Whoever mails it to you, and I was weird before I would go to Amazon. There's a third party involved, selling it directly. Is it, who's doing the, See, I mean, everything's perfect. It's just a wrap here, which is not even, it's just that's, it's completely sealed. You know, see, let me tell you what it is. Your Sacred Wealth Code Oracle cards, and okay, primarily Horary, artwork by Emma McGuire. Okay, all right. I don't want to chop off for anybody's name, or I'm not gonna do the seals till let me get each one what I've got. So yes, this was a very good, it was really good, and they say that they used it. Okay, this one's called Barbary Zodiac Oracle, and so you got the whole, what do you call it, the whole astrological signs that you can use like markings. that's mostly why I got it from. So if I do like a reading, I can just use it, you know, I can just place it into like an altar card. You can put it up, and it's by Barbara Moore, artwork by Paleo Barbieri. Okay. Okay, it's got four different flags. Oh, did I miss one? Oh, actually, yeah, 5 different flags. The amount energy of art imbues signs, planets, and elements of modern astrology with powerful magic. Yes, I read on Amazon that somebody uses it as their altar card. Okay, all right. And some of the ones are even far beyond. Like this one I was really looking forward to. This one is Beyond Lemuria Oracle Cards, and it's by Izzy Ivy. I've had some wonderful reviews on it. Wonderful reviews that I've seen. And Atlantis Lemuria. So, okay. Could it be by Blue Angel? It's got that code here. Well, you know, like branded by company, you know, still branded. Blue Angel. Okay, it's Blue Angel. Maybe it's not that clear. I feel like when it's closer, it's not that clear. And this one, ta-da! Oh my god, little box, just like children at Christmas. Okay, this one is Amanda Ellis, and she has a channel on YouTube, and some of these creators, authors, do have YouTube channels. The Archangel Metronom. Here was the box. Okay, and Self Mastery Oracle. Self-Mastery Oracle. Okay, just type in the YouTube search engine, and you'll find it. And artwork by Jane Delaford Taylor. Okay. Let's see. Okay. A journey into self-mastery using color therapy, sacred geometry, the elements, and angelic wisdom. Okay, that sounds really good. Okay, I'm gonna try this PN number. Alright. Okay, where it's printed. Okay, everything is kind of printed there, so hopefully it's out of control. There's the box just kind of rolled underneath the picnic table, so everything. Some of them I look like what country. Where's this one? This one's manufactured in China. This one is, but I've heard great things about this box down here. So, and some of them they'll tell you, and then some of them they won't tell you where they're manufactured. This one from Lemuria is by Blue Angel. So, well, since I heard such wonderful things, I don't know who wants me to take which one here and open which one. I'm gonna go get a small little sewing scissor that I have, and then I'm gonna have to do them individually and it's too windy to do them out here. So, but okay, the size, because sometimes I like to know the size. What size are we talking about? And it's not just the size; it's what's inside and what you have intentions, how to use it, and stuff like that. I have intentions of using these. I'm gonna try using them for healing and stuff, and for self, and for daughter. My daughter's into a lot of pain on a daily basis, so I like to use some of these for helping her with. I've got some what do you call it? Sacred geometry healing cards that are at Amazon, and I'm waiting up on them because they won't get them. They said they won't get them till the 5th, so we won't get them till the 11th or 12th. We're close to it, but it's okay. I'm not that antsy, really. I'm not. That's why it's like, what I do need Christmas, but we all are, but just some are less into it, I guess. So, anyway, but to do the rest of it, my house is kind of really on the dark side, and it's pretty shady out here, but it's almost impossible. The cards are going to scatter everywhere if I try to open up the boxes out here, so I have to continue with this. I have to go inside, and each box I have to continue it to unbox it in a minute, and I won't even try to make a reading till I get to the point where I do a reading. So I'm just going to try to pause it, go inside and do the rest of the unboxing inside. Hopefully I'll have some light that I'm able to do it. Okay then, continue inside the house. Okay, I just took the seal off of the first one. That's all I did. That's all I did. Took the seal off, and intuitive guidance to transfer your soul. Okay, how nice. Alright, heal yourself. Reading cards. Some say reading cards, some say tarot cards, which I don't do the tarot cards because I want something simpler. Okay, it flipped. It's I would say it's an oracle deck. You know, it's just a wording thing, I think. This is actually worded reading cards. Okay. Beautiful box. Gorgeous box. A little bit bigger than usual. Okay, those might look big on camera, but yeah, actually this is the biggest one here. And oh my goodness, it's pretty. Oopsie. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Well, you know, it's this one might be a little disturbing. I don't know why she has this stuff on her face, but she's got, I don't know what she's got. Selling out. Okay. I like to look at first at the book. Oh, the book. Okay. Okay, something you get it, something with it. You can download some kind of an app. I just have like a track phone, so I don't know if I can get this, but it's nice that it's there. Okay, so this is the book, and the design is on the cards, and pretty similar. And this shows you discover your life purpose. Oopsie. Just very big, on the bigger side. I would say very big. Compared to the other ones, I don't think the other ones are gonna have as big of a book. So the booklet is really nice. It explains things, just like it was told. It explains things, and you might not see that too clear. And it has an action. On the bottom has a little action that you can take. Okay, there we go. Very pretty. Very pretty. Discover your life purpose. Hey, I think this one, maybe I didn't open it accidentally all the way because of all the pages, you know. I would, this is something that I'm struggling with myself here, because like, I know what my passion is. I know what my calling is. I'm doing everything else, trying to help everybody and trying to make everybody else happy. And then, you know, you always have that fear tactic. You don't know if you're on the right road, though I've seen dreams that I've, like, you know, vehicles, like I was going the opposite way. So, I guess that makes sense why I ran into so many obstacles, you know. But I mean, I've had a lot of bad luck. So, and those obstacles, because if you don't follow what you came here to do, it's just gonna be very rocky. You're gonna have one obstacle, one you know, like roadblock. I guess roadblock is a good thing. It's a good explanation of what happens. Love. This one is love. It kind of reminds me almost like it's not nothing bad. I don't think it's bad, but it's just like, you know, like something maybe out of like either Victorian or, you know, like a scary thing, but it's really not. There's nothing terribly scary about it. I mean, some of them is pretty, you know, like, how can I explain to you? Some of them is like, okay, out there. But I mean, this part, it's, the only disturbing one is this one, I guess. And I don't know what it's trying to tell me, or tell us. Okay. It has, it's got the, oh boy, how can we do this? It's got the, sorry, that room is pretty darn messy. Okay, the one that came out, weird, weird, because the one that's flipping out is dreams, and like, I'm an Amazon, writer too, so, and I write a lot about my dreams. I've had a lot of discouragement along the way, but you see, they say that, how to read a deck, really, you know, is what it's saying to you, you know, the dreams, and then that tiger, for me, I mean, lion, tiger, however, it just, the courage to, kind of follow your path. Here we go again, you know, with that path, and the dreams, and just that line would be like very, you need to be courageous and stuff like that. And so, oh boy, so here's, this one is, oh boy, it's, I think I'm gonna have to do 3 different, those 2 boxes have to be separate because it's too much to do in one. Dreams, this one is like, okay, that's speaking to me perfectly. This is the one that's kind of a little bit, that disturbs me. Well, maybe there's another one to follow actually, but there's a reason for it. There's always a reason for it. If you're doing out, and even if you're selling, you know, if you go down a wrong like you have an obstacle and you have that, what we were talking about earlier, roadblocks, it's almost selling your own self out. It's not necessarily just being sold out by other people, which you do have, and everything will be like perhaps following that, but you know, but at the end of the day, and the end of the life lesson would be your own selling out. That's what it says to me anyway. So without reading anything from the book, and how appropriate. It's a little gruesome, but how appropriate what it says. Self-sabotage. I mean, how many times do we do that? We self-sabotage ourselves. And since my battery is also getting low, I'm not going to be able to do the other 2. I will have to do it in a different video, if that's okay with everybody. Pretty, pretty, pretty beautiful. Sexuality, okay? But, you know, it's sensual. Sensuality, there we go. That sounds even better. There's nothing wrong with the word, you know. It's just, yeah, it's very beautiful, you know. It's very, very, very pretty. She's like gorgeous, African American woman, beautiful. So yes, it has diversity, different women in there. Still feminine, but you know. Okay, I'm unboxing my oracle cards one at a time here. I have people coming while we're trying to videotape. I have a gravel road, and so I don't need people to be looking at me while I'm in my own property here and what I'm doing. And anyway, this is it seems like I won't unbox this in the same lifetime here. Kind of slow. I had to start the plastic from inside the house, and I'm already delayed. I'm always delayed. So this is that seal's put on pretty darn good. There we go. And my luck, today is a windy day. Here's my Lemurian cards. Beyond Lemuria. Oracle cards. Izzy Ivy. So, just gonna see how this opens here. It's not easy to unbox it. I don't know how people do it with one hand because, sorry, everything went flying, so I might just, I'll do my best here. Yeah, it is windy, so I don't want to ruin the cards. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Here's a book, here's a book. I think they're brand new cards. Oh god. Oh, it's a very beautiful book. It's gorgeous. Okay, Blue Angel is the author. It's beautiful. It's got everything. All the information is inside the booklet. Good size. Not too small, too big. Perfect. Perfect size. And here's the Oracle deck. I don't want to break the seal here because see this here seal here keeps your cards together. I don't think people, when they unbox, that they should break that. I personally don't think that. I think you should also give credit to the publisher. Okay, of course the author is important, super important, but yeah, so is the, in my opinion, so is the publisher when they've done such a fantastic job like this. We said it's Blue Angel, right? Well, the box said Blue Angel, so that's how I read it. Who is the publisher? Like I said, I like to save this plastic. I don't believe in cutting it off, throwing it down. Okay. Alright, we'll go through some of these. It's just beautiful. These are the front. We got chakras, we got Earth Star chakra, we got root chakra, and you can see them. It's just how beautiful they are. Sacral chakra. They're definitely not flimsy. I wouldn't say that these cards are flimsy at all. I don't know about my other cards, but I would not say these are flimsy. These are like just right. I think they're just right with thickness. And people say you have to have some big hands versus small hands. I mean, I have short, plump fingers, so I don't care. Okay, and you know what? These are perfect. I mean, I don't see any problems. I wouldn't shuffle these like card dealers do, because you don't want to ruin your cards. I would just do like the other kind of shuffles, not the card dealer shuffle, because these are just too beautiful to mess up. Not that they're easily bent. They wouldn't be. They don't seem to stick together at all. They don't have the gold edge, but that's fine. I got no problem. I personally have no problem with that. I know one of my deck of cards has the gold trim. So these are high heart chakra, throat chakra. This is where, you know, when you can't, well, let's say when you need to express, you're using your throat chakra. Of course, your third eye chakra. Everybody talks about that. That's your pineal, is that connected with your pineal? I believe it is. Okay, and your crown chakra, it's at the top of your head there. It's just at the top of your head. I'm not familiar with every single one of these. I just don't want them to go fly, so I put them on the grass on the other half of the box. Okay, solar star chakra. Right, we got water, and then we got the elements. Got water. I won't go through every single one. I mean, We got the air. Oh, beautiful. We got earth. Earth. Our connection with Mother Earth. I know I didn't read the book or anything. I'm just going by my feelings. You know, which it's very important. Nurture nature. There you go. There you go. Grounding and all that good stuff. You know, grounding yourself. And fire would be an element. Solara sublime. Just beautiful. The artwork is just, yeah. Love and compassion. Okay. Okay. Awakened awareness. Okay. Alignment. It doesn't, oh yeah, it does have, the number is like right next to it, so you can look up in the book. That's pretty important because that shows you in your little booklet where to go to find what you need to find, and descriptions and all that good stuff. So that's how you need to. But I think with time, just using your intuition will be the best way to go. I believe in using this with combination of other tools, either healing cards or, you know, I don't know. Some people do stones, and the stones are just, my idea is just for decoration around it. And I'm thinking if you're meant to be a healer, you're gonna go, you know, the cards are not gonna do the healing for you. It's you yourself, beyond the mind. There you go. There you go. Beyond the mind. I mean, there's other forces that are gonna be doing the healing. You know, you gotta go with your gifts. Communication, co-creation, beyond the mind. We did that one, and there's just so many. There's too many to. There's just too many to go through. Crystal keys. I'll leave it here. I don't want it to be super long or anything like that, but at the same time, it'll give you an idea. Okay, our ancient future, which is true, you know, like we're going, some say that we came from the future to help out, you know, as volunteers, but I think it was just a promise we made long ago to the light to come here and help out, help the planet and everything. And yeah, if you're meant to go that direction, my best, finding out the hard way, you should go with what you came here. You should bring out your gifts and use your gifts before your gifts get stolen, you know. Yeah, just it's kind of almost the same thing, getting off your path, and you know, you do what you came here, what your intentions were when you came here, and I think the way will be opened up, no matter how you might think that path might be difficult. Because if you go every other different path that you were meant to go, you're just going to get those roadblocks. That has definitely happened to me. So anyway, I hope this helps a little bit, and we just have to put these to use and see what kind of reading we can go do with these cards here. And I'll try to do some other cards. I'll try to get some other cards unboxed as well. Okay, thanks for watching. See you. Alright, next to unboxing will be side by side here. I'll just do these two side by side. This is Sandra Ann Taylor, and this is the Quantum Oracle. It's a 53 deck and a guidebook, and I think it's very important to say the publisher, just like, you know, the author is important, publishers are important. I don't know if you can see that, but it says Hay House, and this one here is same publisher. I don't know if we got glare and stuff, but yes, right there you can clearly see that Hay House. and Sandra and Taylor. And this one is also 53 card deck, but this one's called Energy Oracle cards. So I'm gonna unbox them. I think I picked them out, like, you know, this came my first shipment, these two did. And yeah, so I had 3 boxes coming with my first shipment. So this wind is just, I'm gonna have to pick a windy day, right? So anyway, it's a little frisky here. Trying to get it open with one hand. It's not an easy task, as you may think. I mean, whew. I mean, I was a little antsy, you know, but I'd rather just have, I'd rather have Amazon, just do the fulfillment by Amazon. Here we go, finally. There we go, the lid came off. Please stay down, okay? Okay, so it comes with a beautiful little booklet. You know, not super small, not super big. Okay, just right. Ooh, pretty thick though. I got a pretty thick book here, and there's the author. That's a nice touch. A little bit about her is in the back over here of the book. Oh, it's a pretty thick size book, you know, small but thick. Upright, reversed. Oh, okay. Here it talks about upright and reversed. You can do readings in reversed. I don't know the significance why some people, when they do readings, they do some upright and some reversed. Door to value. We'll find out. New beginnings in finance or career. Hey, that's pretty cool. You know, and a lot of times people want to see how many, usually in the beginning, but who knows. Storm warning. Okay. Clouds on the horizon. Maybe when you're going, like we said, those obstacles in the wrong direction. You could have dreams too. When you see vehicles, when you have dreams, and you see your vehicles are going in the opposite way, and you see that in the form of dreams, that means you're going the wrong way. And I've had that personally myself. So, well, you know, I want to learn about marketing. I want to learn about so much with the web hosting and oh, I was spread all over the place. Websites and everything. You know, it's just, you don't have to learn everything. You know, if you came here to be a spiritual teacher, yeah, I'm not saying marketing is not important. I'm not going to say that. But also, that's not your primary pathway. You know, it shouldn't be. But, you know, this day and age, you know, you gotta get all your things lined up, and sometimes that's the problem. You're overwhelmed. Too much overload information. Too many directions. Introduction. This is nice. Introduction. I don't know if we're gonna have that spread. I'm sure it's in here. I mean, there's gotta be somewhere about the spread, how you would do a spread. A lot of times they do, like, when it's a 3-card spread, I know it's like past, future, and present. Of course, we know in spirituality, everything is happening at the same time. There is no time is an illusion and everything, but we're just saying here, right? You pull for the sake of pulling the 3 cards, okay? And I mean, even that is great, or just 1 card to see which direction that you're going. You know, sometimes they do 1 card pull, and like I said, I'm sure the spread is in here somewhere. I just can't find the somewhere, but it is in here. Oh, it talks about your readings. Okay. Well, there is a page. Oh, it's nice because, see, anywhere you want to go to find your meanings, they're all, you got what do you call that? Table of contents. There we go. Okay. And got the introduction, and it isn't helping. I mean, doing it with one hand holding the camera doesn't help either, but the wind's not helping me out too much. Okay, preparing for a reading. Okay, preparing. Okay, quiet your mind and relax. Like, take a few deep breaths and affirm that you are open to Spirit's inspiration and guidance. Some people use a short prayer or innovation to get started. I usually close my eyes and invite the wisdom and assistance of Spirit to be present during the entire reading. Okay, there's a sample innovation after the card spread descriptions. Okay, they are describing the spread. You shuffle the cards with a intention to clear the energy of past readings or injuries. Okay, that's a little interesting. Smile and know the universe energy flows through your hands and into the cards. Okay, good to know, or reassurance. And card spreads. Here we go. Oh, it's got a Roman number. I'm not sure. I don't do too well with Roman numbers. I just nope. I can go from 1 to maybe 5. I'll be lucky if I go to 10. Okay, there's the Roman numbers there, but it is in here. It's in towards the beginning of the book. Okay, card spreads. Okay, more than one. All right. Innovation, whatever that is. There is something called the road in here. I know sometimes the people for clearing the energy and stuff, they do like sage, dry sage that's bundled together. The sage, I'm afraid that it's gonna go flying here, and I don't know how I'm gonna protect these cards. Okay, this one has like paper boxes. It's about average box. It's got beautiful colors on the back. It's just blue, beautiful blue color. And pretty, really pretty. Well, you know what? If you have like a tarot, and it's hard to learn, you're just trying to learn and stuff, and these oracle cards, I just have this feeling about them that it's easier to learn on the oracle cards, and then as you go and you master something, and this is not terribly difficult to learn with. I've always tried to, this might be one of those ones that you just can't, it's just more paperish. And oopsie, okay, I don't think it's gonna work out. I think I'm gonna have to actually cut this one, but you see the box is pretty small, so you can put them in there without them going too much anywhere. And you know what you could do after? It feels pretty snug and everything, but if not, I have these big thick rubber bands. I do that for everything, all my boxes, my sewing, stuff, and just to keep your cards straight, because this one, some of them have like thick plastic, and this one is more paperish, so I might have to just cut this one. Yeah, it's heartbreaking that I have to do that, but if that's what you gotta do, because I don't think I'm gonna get it out of there at ease if I really don't. So anyways, the sun. Okay, the first one is the sun, and see, this reminds me of the tarot, because they have stuff like this, like the sun and stuff like that. But like I said, you got your numbers on top, and this is what they say. They say that you go in the book, because it has the Roman in the front of your little guidebook, but in the back, after that finishes, you got your regular numeric numbers. It's the regular system of numbers, and so you can look up what each one means, and then you can put your once you kind of studied your book, then you can put your own feeling in it, when you pull them or make your spread and stuff, and then you can just go with your own intuition after you learn them. And this is, I believe, this deck here, it's really pretty, but the thing being, what I want to say is, it'll help you learn the tarot, and you can work alternately with the tarot, with this kind of a system like this. You kind of ease into it, and it makes doing the tarot easier if your goal is there, or to work in combination. This one says blossoming abundance. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but some of them. Happy family, so that's nice. It's a general read. Attachment, what are you attached? Because they say, like, you have to get unattached, so you can bring in your life, you know, or when you have a lot of pain and stuff, you need to like unattach from all that stuff. I mean, easier said than done. We'll see the book and we'll go by what the book says, and then you can kind of put your own feelings into that. And that would be like, that one was called card number 5. So wherever 5 is in the book, 6, because usually when they have numbers, that's what it contract. This soul tells me with a scale, like this soul tells me like soul contracts and stuff. Right now, yeah, we're still in the soul contracts, but eventually we're gonna be in a place where there's not gonna be soul contracts. It's gonna be like no more soul contracts. You know, as a light worker, I know this. Other people have said it. You know, like if you go research, do YouTube. You know, me. I haven't really gotten my YouTube really going. It's like discouragement, roadblocks, and so many things that we try as light workers. We gotta help this person, we gotta help that person. We don't know our path, we lose our path along the way, that what we're intended to do, you know. And I'm putting my finger there. I mean, it is beautiful. Community, and I think we need each other no matter how much we pull in and stuff. It's important because we do need each other. It's important that we do need each other. Okay, this is indecisions. Okay, indecisions. When you just can't make a decision. They are they're not too shiny, but they're bright enough. They're very colorful. As far as sturdy goes, I think they'll hold up. Of course, I don't like to shuffle like Las Vegas style. I don't know what they're called, but I don't like doing that kind of a shuffle. I'd rather do it like, you know how they do it sideways, just putting one in the other, or even some people say they put them all down, then they shuffle them just all together, mix them together. That would work too. But oopsie, that one went flying. So okay, broken heart. Oh, there's a lot of broken heart. And sometimes you have to heal. You gotta go a little bit back to heal but you can't dwell on all that. Storm warning and cornucopia. I don't know what that is really. I don't know what cornucopia is. The temple path. Financial constraints. Carrying connections. Appreciation. That's what we all need to do. I've got a plaque on my in my living room, and it says there is always something to be thankful for. Patience, we all need that. Patience. So many more. Anxiety. If you have any kind of anxiety issues in your life, if you struggle with OCD, anxiety disorder, as I do, I mean, I have dreams like it, and it's like, how long is this going to take you? What you came here to do? It's like, it's going to take you another 1 or 2 years. I mean, my higher self, I'll give myself messages, and I'll wake up, and I used to write things down, and then sometimes I don't. I just rely on my memory, but the best thing to do is, of course, to write things down, and then, you know, you got to do it when it's fresh in your mind. With your dream, you got to go grab a piece of paper, have a notebook, a pencil next to you, and you can get your messages like that. And I think if you have to allow the higher strength, anything that's good, that's a good nature, you have to allow you have to allow higher self, and you got to allow your angels to help you, because, well, especially your angels, they're assigned to you. One is always assigned to you, and if you have more complex, difficult tasks, 2 or 3 can be assigned to you. Rest and rejuvenation. That's not only physical now, that's also energy-wise, your spiritual energy. You know, because I'm like so tired. Okay, envy. This is something we should not be doing, is envy. You know, envy and judgment, because I wrote so much. I wrote like on my website, and I lost my website. I wrote about the 7 steps of forgiveness, and I was pretty much trapped in my computer. I wrote about judgment. When we judge, we push love away. So as a light worker, I know that. And hopefully, you know, they're all lessons. The light and the dark, all of it is lessons. Here we go. Perfect. We're talking about perfect stuff here, and there it is right in front of us, the yin and yang, which is nice. That's nice. All tied up. Okay. Adjacent possibilities. Okay. All right. They're stuck together. Well, because, you know, I'm just grabbing them and stuff. Deceit. I mean, how many people think that that they're born and, you know, somebody owes them something, and let's just get something by using deceit, by using, you know, we're here to teach people lessons, and we're here to be taught. So, all usually on a volunteer basis, but we're also tying up loose ends from past karmic ties and stuff in our lives. Walking away. Sometimes you just have to walk away. It's a card that has the number on top. You go to page 27 to see what the book's meaning is, and then you just go through your tuition and you just put your feelings on this. Victory. Oh, she's very pretty. Victory. Yeah, they said that she's pretty. She's very pretty. From looking at others' reviews, and she's gorgeous, very pretty. Okay, the world. See, the world. There we are, in the world, but not of the world, especially as light workers. But if you think about, you know, our incarnations is not just on this world, and of course, this is not the only water planet, of course. You know, the garden and the gate, the door to value. Okay, what's the real value? You know, people say, well, you know, money is the root of all evil, and then they'll say, no, the lack of money is the root of all evil. And then some people say, well, money doesn't mean anything to me, and you should respect money. And money is just the hands that it's in. It's a tool. How you use it, and whose hands it is, and what it brings you, you know, what energy you put in it, and how you can help, you know, and accomplish your dreams, and at the same time, you know, use it as a tool. Use it to do good with it. You could do just as much good with money as you can do bad and evil. So money's a tool. So door to spirit. How nice. Now they're sticking a little bit because they are brand new. I have not shuffled them any kind of a way. I'm just trying to grab them one by one. They're perfect. There's no around the edges that people complain about and stuff. My orders were both very, very good condition. They came perfect, and I'm so happy with the value. And I'm assuming these two are made in the U.S. and it doesn't say that, but just the publisher being on there, that gives me the significance of that, of knowing of the difference, I suppose. Door to personal healing and happiness. Okay, very colorful. There's a lot of these cards, my goodness. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Oh, how nice. Well, I don't like doing dark cards because, I don't know, you get yourself into stuff you shouldn't, you know. And as a light worker, I feel personally, this is my personal take on it. What business do I have to get my hands on? I've had a lifetime where I've done, I've dealt with magic and stuff, but yeah. So anyway, not in this lifetime. So okay. And okay, I just want to show that it's got Archangel Raphael and Gabriel And so you got all your good angels here. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, and seventh angel, and then this reminds me close to the regular kind of like, you know, man holding a coin. This is more like a tarot. This is what is similar to a tarot, and this one is similar to a tarot, and this one is similar to a tarot. Okay, this one is the thinking woman. Could be one of us. A woman. Oh, angel of balance. Beautiful. Okay. Angel of love. It's got lots of angels. Angel of strength. It's beautiful. Healer of angels. And she kind of resembles the box. The goddess of the moon and magician and the mirror. That's 53 cards. There's your number 53 right there. So we'll close this. We'll put this book back on top. And we'll close this. And we'll unbox the second one. Same author. Same author. Same publisher. How nice. Two sames. Well, except it's a totally different deck and everything like that. So let me pause it for a sec here. Okay, I'm doing the second box. Same author, except this one is the Quantum Oracle by the author's name, Sandra Ann Taylor, and same publisher. Right down there is the publisher next to her name, which is Chaos. Okay, it's got a beautiful book. There's the author's picture. That's a nice, really nice touch. Very nice touch. And it's pretty thick. You know, it's a little bit smaller, but not tiny, but just smaller. But it's got everything that the other book has. I know that it's gonna be like so many similarities in here, and it'll give you like meaning of the cards and the card spread. There's a page dedicated to the card spreads here. Well, maybe more than one page, but same thing as far as that part goes. And just, you know, this box here, it's I have to flip it over to get it out easier. And we have the same paper that I think this paper is not meant to slide back in. At least I can't make it to. I guess if you're very careful you can do it, but since the box is on the smaller side, I think I'll be fine to put it into the second box. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the paper off, you know, right there, just so the air doesn't blow things. And the back is like bluish, powderish bluish, and a darker bluish. It's gorgeous on the back, but everybody wants to see the front, of course. And the first card is like beautiful. It's got this beautiful green, beautiful. Excellent condition. You got consciousness, and you got the numbers. You got optimism. I need that box so I can put them one by one back in there, because that would be the easier way to do it. You got optimism. You've got present power. It's under consciousness. It's got a different number. You got dark thoughts. See, sometimes when you're, even as light workers, we have to deal with a lot of issues that are like the dark night of the soul, and a lot of dark thoughts, a lot of trauma. There's childhood trauma, sometimes adulthood trauma. It could be past life trauma that is surfing up. It could be a whole lot of stuff. And people that, you know, if we do readings for other people, you have all the cards that you're pretty much able to do it, and in a simplified way, because like I said, I think tarot cards, when you're reading oracle cards, is more simplified. You do the tarot, combine it, do a combination. Conscious of lack. See, we should not think that we're in lack. We do it all the time. I think it's a trait that we're kind of inherited, parents, relatives, or something like that. Deserving, you are deserving. Yes, you are so deserving. Good things. Victim mentality. Here we go. This is perfect for all around deck for bringing things to light, problems and stuff. Whether it's your own, whether it's you're going to do readings for somebody else. And here's about happy success. And different people, ethnic people, and all kinds. Courage. Everyone needs courage. Planning and action. Letting go. Who doesn't need to let go? We have so much to let go. Right here. Energy. It's under energy. So the other card and this card is under energy. So they got a certain place in the book that it's it's like you have all it's numbered, everything. You're numbered with energy, and then you got the number, and it's an energy card. Letting go, true love. Do we have a glare? Might have a glare here with cards, if you could see that, because I might be facing with a glare. I'm facing with the sunset too. Yeah, very pretty. It's almost she's doing a reflection of herself. She's looking for true love, and we hear about twin flames, and just trying to find her true love. And here's fear. This is what stops us cold in our track. We can't move forward. We can't. We delay going forward. We might even get sidetracked. Fear is a barrier. It's just it's something that our emotions are there to teach us, but it's also, it can hold us back like a lot. And actually that's what they're using on the planet, to just keep us enslaved. And some people say, well, it's not just some people, but we voluntarily give our power away, and I think that's true for the most. Of course, it's a system. See, why don't people say that it's a system? So it's kind of like not our fault in a way, but yet we need to put a stop and end to it. Fragmented energy. There we go. Joy is fun, because we need to do we have passion. I'm just saying things randomly here. This might not pertain to what the cards say inside, or how you're going to do your reading, because each individual person, including for yourself, is going to be a little different. You just have to read the other cards around it. And okay, stuck energy, and oh my goodness, hidden motivation. On the book. The book was pretty thick and heavy, but I should knock it over. Okay, peace. Finding peace, tranquility. That's under intention, and there's a number next to it. Number 2. Okay, and 3. Intention. Behind a mask. Taking steps. Okay. Back and forth. I think it's indecision when you're going back and forth, or you're going through like a loop, around and round in a circle, because sometimes we don't learn the same lesson. And when we don't, then what happens is we just have a different circumstance, different person, even different face, different everything, but you're going through the same thing, you know. So we're creating it. We're creating all of that. So okay, we'll try to keep clean and safe here. The cards will be ready. Oh my goodness, there's a moment here. Intention number 7, honoring path. Sounds good. Discovery. Oh boy, there's a lot to discover within ourselves. Kindred partnership. Kindred spirits, soul partners. If there's another word for it, you know, because these two look like, you know, they look like a couple. Family, of course, family. You have to have family. I mean, most people do. Family is important. Friends and colleagues. That's what we do during our spiritual journey. We're gonna have friends and colleagues. Teacher, who's going to be our teacher, not only our physical teacher, our spiritual teacher. There's all kinds of teachers. You're going to be a teacher, or somebody's going to teach you a lesson, you know, or you're meant to teach. You're meant to teach. And it could be the traditional route, or it can be the spiritual route. Okay. The loving man, the loving woman. Professional assistance. Okay. I like this deck because it has a little bit of everything for everybody. You know, it's kind of a generalized, you know, people who perhaps have not so much awakened, and you need to help them, as well as those who might and those who have awakened and are on the journey to become awakened. This is like for everybody, I believe. Great achievement, and for prosperity goes loss. Okay, sometimes, you know, there's a death or a loss for beginning. There has to be a death. So sometimes it could be a loss before we could do a brand new fresh start, a beginning. Commitment. There we go. Commitment. But we also have commitments to ourselves. You know, we think of commitment to others. You know, that's when we're in the survival mode. Okay, conflict. Oh my goodness, who doesn't have that conflict? It could be in your life. It could be what's going on inside of you. It could be part physical, spiritual. You know, there's a lot of travel. And then just everything will just hopefully lift all this stuff that's just this darkness that's it's cleansing. The planet is trying to cleanse itself, and it's like, you know, that's what it's trying to do. And, you know, wear a mask, wear a muzzle, you know, like, shut up, be quiet. Don't bring this light into focus, you know. Be a good, obedient slave, you know. That's how I interpreted it. I mean, the other day I was having a conversation with this young girl, and that's what I was telling her, that this planet is kind of pushing us to wake up. You know, it's like pushing us. Like, and in my dream, I kept saying, they're not ready, they're not ready, they're not ready. Well, we have to become ready, you know. I'm also talking to a big group of people, like a council, like a high council. It's like, oh my goodness. Yeah, it gets intense. My dreams get intense. I know some of it is symbolic, and some of it is, you know, it's more than symbolic. It's different, and I know when it's different. I know when it's the difference. Creative endeavor. Cool. And that could be a path, a new enlightened path, and a business path. The vast universe. Oh, very cosmic. Your higher self. There we go. We talked a little about that. It's under spirit. It's a spirit card. There's a number 2, the book says. And then you can kind of blend in your own. And it's pretty, well, I got 2 of them. I was going to say pretty thick card, but it's, yeah, but they're thick enough, though. They're not exactly what I would say flimsy either. Intuition and manifestation. Yeah, here we are. It's under spirit. This is under spirit too. Angels of the 4 directions. We have to read up on that one because, you know, how well it's meant for this to be, and then we can put our insight. The sacred temple. Under spirit. I mean, it could be even our own self, our own sacred temple, family, friends, and guides under spirit. Okay. Ascended masters. Yes, we have many. There's many. There we go. It's like hands in the clouds. The healing light. Beautiful. Healing light under spirit. Cycle. These ones are under cycle. And there's numbers too. New beginnings. There we go. It has baby. It's a new beginnings. You got something. Status quo. I guess that's one of those in between things. Status quo. However, your intuition would lie with everything else, with the story, and there's always that place where you can look it up. Okay. Increase. Question mark. We'll need to look that one up. It's under cycle. Number 3. And these are all under cycle. There's another one. We can look it up. And okay. Decrease. Decrease. To find how that's meant. Transformation. Okay. Okay, transformation. Beautiful. Beautiful. A woman. You're transforming because there's this bridge and it's got all these beautiful colors. So that's pretty much about it. And then back we go with putting it all back, and I have to get the next one to unbox, but I thought it's okay because these are under the same author and they're similar and not exact, not at all exact. And see which one you like best, or just try both like I did here, and just keep them safe in their box. And I mean, it's a paper box, but it's depending how you take care of it, it's sturdy enough box. Very quality. I wouldn't say it's no chippings, no nothing, perfect conditions. New cards. Okay, then have fun with your cards, and we'll go to the next unboxing. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care. Okay, I'm gonna do a brand new one here, and it's the Archangel Metatron one, Self Mastery Oracle. It's by Amanda Ellis, and artwork by J. Telford Taylor. And now this one is a nice big generous size box and everything. It's printed in China, and I don't know how much of it is. I don't really know how much of it is. Okay, just hope that quality is enforced in it. Oh, beautiful box, beautiful box. It's got the ribbon and everything, and the huge book that everybody talks about. Huge. Yeah. And we got like 2 cards that want to pop out. 2 cards. They just want to pop out in the plastic. Okay, right there. I'll get to the cards here in a minute. And here's the book. The book is huge. Very big book. Big. Talks about the cards. The creation of the cards. It's a good sized book, and got Going Fear. And here's about the author, and a journey into self-mastery using color therapy, sacred geometry, and elements, and angelic wisdom. That's nice. Table of contents, beautiful, beautiful. Introduction. There's an introduction, and the deck. Talks about the deck. Oh, wonderful. We got the spreads here. How you spread them, which is really nice when they have that. Of course. Talks about the deck at the beginning, and then the cards and the weekly spread. The first one that I've encountered. There you go. And here's more. Here's more. As above, so below spreads. The spread. A different spread. 1, 2. Oh boy, it's going in different directions. Well, but it explains. And here's another spread. Right here, this is a different page. Different spread. Okay. And we got quite a bit of pages. I'm trying to see how many pages. Talks about the author in the back of the book too. We got around 127 pages in a good book, just like you would have a book that you would publish, which is really, really, really nice. And this is my idea on the book would be that it's even a book that might have been from like Amazon and CreateSpace. It seems to me, because it's such a big size and it's not like a little pamphlet, so it's like you can do wonderful things when you put your mind to it. And here are the cards. Okay, it comes out pretty easy because of the wind involved. Yeah, except maybe I should have. And I'm going to protect the cards. Okay, so the first 3 that popped out. Here's the gold finish. Everybody talking about the gold finish. There it is. I'm going to keep the plastic, when it's like a plastic like that and I can re-put it, I like to re-put it. I like to save my plastic and re-put it on the cards. I don't know what to do here. I don't want to chase it down. So we have these 3 kind of jumped at us here, so maybe we'll look at those. Those were on top, but actually jump because of the gold. Once you use them, you know. Yellow, joy and happiness, review, and reflection. Some are sticking a little bit. Even the author said that they will, because they're not kind of, you know, once you start using them, they can be easily unstuck. I'll go ahead and unstick them one by one later, because yes, they seem to be till you use them and stuff. So I will just go and look at them like that. The ones that are already unstuck. It seems to be like, well, at least 55 cards. I'm not sure if it's 55 total, but yeah, the one at the back there said 55 on it. So action, movement needed, and you need to do something that calls for action. Cosmos mirrors you. Okay, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, Tree of Life. Tree of Life. Very nice. Very nice. Authentic Self. Are you? You just have to go and just unstick them, which is not a big deal at all. I mean, they're new cards, so that's understood. And you got your beautiful gold sides. It doesn't seem to be rubbing off so far, but if it does, you know, you just go and wash your hands. But so far, nothing has rubbed off on me, you know, if I haven't touched them that much. But yeah, this is kind of short and sweet, and so and again, I would be careful how to shuffle them. Death from drama. Oh, I like that. Oh, detach, which is almost the same thing. It's detach from drama. I don't mean to make my own card. No, I didn't mean to. No, just jumped the gun on what it said. Green heart healing. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Heaven and earth. Yes, the mirror, the heaven and the earth. It is. We're trying to get there too. A heaven and what they talk about, some religions, heaven being on earth, or in the Bible, all Bibles, really. So, yeah, this is the new earth. This is where we're going to. It, you know, people don't seem to understand. We're not just there. Where it's a slow process, because even though the earth herself, her energy is high vibrational. Ours the body has to slowly, so it doesn't, you know, like burn ourselves out, you know. And just because we're on the new earth, that doesn't mean we don't switch back and forth, especially as light workers, wayshowers, and gatekeepers. We're going constantly through our it's almost like those things are jumping at me when I'm looking down. It's almost like, my goodness, it's almost like it's vibrating. I don't mean to be shaking it. Maybe it's my hand. Try to get my hand more stabilized. No, it's the letters are just almost like, on my end here, it's almost like they're shaking back and forth. The one that says heaven and earth. Wow. Only that part. It's like, whew. Oh my goodness. Well, there's another card that's doing that in the back. The one that I'm seeing from my end. If anybody's interested. But that was on top. Now it stopped. Kind of stopped, but as I was talking, now the front part of it is doing it. Well, that's so weird. Now when I'm holding it like this, oh my goodness, it's like vibrating and stuff. Whew. I don't know about everybody else, but I see it like almost like a sign, you know. Energy wise, the vibration and the energy. Oh my goodness, I'm just seeing that through my lens here, looking at the cards. That's the first time that it's happened to me since I'm looking at all the cards so far, thus far. Wow. As above, so below. Not when I turn it this way. When I had it turned the other way, you know, it was doing it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's not doing it. That's strange, isn't it? So very strange. Anyway, it is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful deck. And I try to be thorough about the publishers, and I'm not sure about the author, how the author did it, but and nevertheless it's quality, and they're nice and thick. If I have one, I know she was going through her cards and trying to see if it was one or two cards, and that's a really good question. Is there numbers? It's the numbers are at the edge. At the bottom edge is the numbers, where the pages where you can look at the book. Some of them are on top, some of them are at the bottom. You know, this one is this one says detached from trauma. Look up. Okay, that we all need to do that, including me, including light workers, gatekeepers, wayshowers, light warriors. All of us need to do that. So I'll kind of end it here because they do need to be touched and separated. Probably I would say it's better to do it before you shuffle them, and like I said, I don't like doing the casino style shuffling. I think for your cards to keep them nice, it's best to do it the other way. So it's all how you want to take care of your cards and preferences that you may have. Now I'm seeing the letters kind of like vibrate. This card, this card, this card, which is this one says as above, okay, so below, okay, that card, and cosmos mirrors you. Ooh, okay, that was kind of intense. Anyway, I'm going to stop it pretty much here and take care of everybody, and thank you for considering getting these cards from Amazon. I've had nothing but great experience with my my Oracle cards, nothing but great experience so far. And I use the fulfillment by Amazon, because all these are fulfilled by Amazon, and the delivery, it's top shape. I showed what the plastic wrap was on here. I had to do it inside because when I'm out here with the scissor, it's too hard to do it with one hand on the camera and one hand on the card. So I'll put these cards away and I'll try to detach them, and they're just beautifully made. Doesn't matter where they're made, as long as the author knows and puts quality in it and works with a reputable company or the manufacturer that will make the cards in the book. And as long as quality is involved, that's the main thing. And this definitely has quality to it, and lots of work and love and care from the author. Congratulations on your beautiful design and your whole creation. thank you for that. Okay, thanks everybody. Okay, take care. Bye. I just got my 3 boxes of Oracle cards from Amazon, so I wanted to yes, I want to record it. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all 3, but there's the second one, and then there's my third one. Here's the first one. Here's my first Oracle card. My Amazon just came my package, and so I haven't opened them yet. You could see that my first one. It doesn't say how many cards is inside. Trying to read the box. Heal Yourself reading cards. It's beautiful and it's big, so I like beautiful and big, I guess. And these are pretty too. They're not as, the box is not as big really, but you know, it's very pretty, and it's what you do with it that really counts. But not that I have a problem with big and beautiful, but it could be small and beautiful too. So this is the energy Oracle cards, and it's by Sandra and Taylor. That's who this one is. It's a 53 card deck. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, then it's this one is Sandra and Taylor, same person, and it's called the Quantum Oracle, and it's a 53 card deck. Yeah. Okay, and I wish I had somebody else to hold the light here though. I'm just gonna try to cut it with using a little sharp scissor right there, and let me just try to get the scissor to cut the plastic on each one. They're new and they're sealed, and I don't know whether people are having problems. I'm very rural, so that's a good thing. I don't know, but they're new and they're not tampered. You can see that mine are, I mean, excellent condition because they are new and they're not tampered. They're sealed. The Rockpool publisher is the publisher on that, and let's take a look at the other ones, and I'm not sure who's the publisher on the other one, but I did get them from Amazon. It says how much it usually goes for in US. There's the price and how much it usually goes for Canada, and I think you could get really good prices on Amazon.com because yeah, you could do a bit better, I believe, in prices than for Amazon.com for sure. Okay, this is US and Canada. So even if it's a little bit bigger, you're getting a little bit better of a deal. I mean, you get your, I believe it's $25 when, and these 3 boxes were more than $25. Well, is it 35 or 25? I think Amazon is 25, and then you get the free shipping. That's without the Prime. I didn't do the Prime. I didn't take them up on the today Prime thing, and the ups, I think it was an ups truck. It was an older gentleman, and he just very proper, just handed me my my package. Well, the one that they came in. It was just like, was it a brown or yellow envelope, something like that. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to do it just with my hands. I have to stop it and take the seals off. Okay, all right. Okay, I just took the seal off of the first one. That's all I did. That's all I did. Took the seal off, and intuitive guidance to transfer your soul. Okay, how nice. All right, heal yourself. Reading cards. Some say reading cards, some say tarot cards, which I don't do the tarot cards because I want something simpler. Okay, it flipped. It's I would say it's an oracle deck. You know, it's just a wording thing, I think. This is actually worded reading cards. Okay. Beautiful box. Gorgeous box. A little bit bigger than usual. The usual. Okay, those might look big on camera, but yeah, actually this is the biggest one here. And oh my goodness, it's pretty. Oopsie. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Well, you know, it's this one might be a little disturbing. I don't know why she has this stuff on her face, but she's got, I don't know, she's got selling out. Okay, I like to look at first at the book. Oh, the book. Okay, something within, something you get it, something with it. You can download some kind of an app. I just have like a track phone, so I don't know if I can get this, but it's nice that it's there. Okay, so this is the book, and the design is on the cards and pretty similar. And this shows you discover your life purpose. Oopsie. Just very big, on the bigger side. I would say very big. Compared to the other ones, I don't think the other ones are going to have as big of a book. So the booklet is really nice. It explains things just like it was told. It explains things, and you might not see that too clear. And it has an action on the bottom. It has a little action that you can take. Okay, there we go. Very pretty, very pretty. Discover your life purpose. Hey, I think this one maybe I didn't open it accidentally all the way because of all the pages. You know, I would this is something that I'm struggling with myself here, because like I know what my passion is. I know what my calling is. I'm doing everything else, trying to help everybody and trying to make everybody else happy. And then you know, you always have that fear tactic. You don't know if you're on the right road. Though I've seen dreams that I've, like, you know, vehicles, like I was going the opposite way. So I guess that makes sense why I ran into so many obstacles, you know. But I mean, I've had a lot of bad luck. So, and those obstacles, because if you don't follow what you came here to do, it's just going to be very rocky. You're going to have one obstacle, one you know, like roadblock. I guess roadblock is a good thing. It's a good explanation of what happens. Love. This one is love. It kind of reminds me almost like it's not nothing bad. I don't think it's bad, but it's just like, you know, like something maybe out of like either Victorian or, you know, like a scary thing. But it's really not. There's nothing terribly scary about it. I mean, some of them is pretty, you know, like how can I explain to you? Some of them is like, okay, out there. But I mean, this part, it's the only disturbing one is this one, I guess. And I don't know what it's trying to tell me or tell us. Okay. It has, it's got the, oh boy, how can we do this? It's got the, sorry, the room is pretty darn messy. Okay, the one that came out, weird, weird, because the one that's flipping out is dreams, and like, I'm an Amazon writer too, so and I write a lot about my dreams. I've had a lot of discouragement along the way, but you see, they say that how to read a deck, really, you know, is what it's saying to you, you know, the dreams. And then that tiger, for me, I mean lion, tiger, however, at this, the courage to kind of follow your path. Here we go again, you know, with that path, and the dreams, And just that line would be like very, you need to be courageous and stuff like that. And so, oh boy. So here's, this one is, oh boy, it's, I think I'm gonna have to do 3 different, those 2 boxes have to be separate because it's too much to do on one. Dreams, this one is like, okay, that's speaking to me perfectly. This is the one that's kind of a little bit, that disturbs me. Well, maybe there's another one to follow actually, but there's a reason for it. There's always a reason for it. If you're doing out, and even if you're selling, you know, if you go down a wrong like you have an obstacle and you have that, what we were talking about earlier, roadblocks, it's almost selling yourself, your own self out. It's not necessarily just being sold out by other people, which you do have, and everything will be like perhaps following that. But you know, but at the end of the day and the end of the life lesson would be your own selling out. That's what it says to me anyway. So without reading anything from the book, and how appropriate. It's a little gruesome, but how appropriate what it says. Self-sabotage. I mean, how many times do we do that? We self-sabotage ourselves. And since my battery is also getting low, I'm not going to be able to do the other 2. I will have to do it in a different video, if that's okay with everybody. Pretty, pretty, pretty beautiful. Sexuality, okay. But, you know, it's sensual. Sensuality. There we go. That sounds even better. There's nothing wrong with the word, you know. It's just, yeah, it's very beautiful, you know. It's very, very, very pretty. She's like gorgeous, African American woman, beautiful. So yes, it has diversity, different women in there. Still feminine, but you know, I like to be showing the cards that I got from Amazon, and I like to do something very simple and basic, and these are called your Sacred Wealth Code Oracle cards, and they're from well, I don't know if it says on here, and how clearly it says, Heart Drop Press is what that little on the bottom says. And so, and the artwork is by Emma McGuire and Prema Lee Guerreri, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. A daily practice to unlock your soul blueprint for purpose and prosperity. And this is what I would like to focus today on, and I would just like to do basically a 1 card pull is all. I just like things simple. I like things like in 3s or 4s. If I do like 3s, it would be like present, past, and future, and the 4th one would be like an overall. And in this case, I'm doing it just a little bit different. I am doing a 1 card pull, and this is for the collective, the 1 card pull that I'm going to do. And this is kind of give you a basic idea where you might be at for everybody that is seeing this and needs to see this or was drawn to this. And these are like what I pulled for me on 2 different days, like day before and then one the day prior or the day before. These 2 here, I've already pulled them, and I'll show those 2 that I pulled. I'm going to focus on that one that's going to be on the collective, and then we could try to incorporate these 2 with it. And this will be like if you're a light worker, or if you think you've got purpose to, or where we're going, the light workers, way showers, anybody that's a light warrior, really. You know, it could be, well, it could be just somebody that works with grids, energy, showing the way, any warrior of light, of being a light worker, anything that you can, what you relate yourself with being, you know, what you associate yourself with being. I associate myself with being like the three, like the light worker, which is above all, and then it's just a combination really of all one being, but it's like a extension expression, I would say. That's what I would call it, being a way shower, gatekeeper, keeping the gate open, and all who need to pass still through it on the new earth, and people need to realize that yes, that these are the first steps on the new earth, but we're kind of going like a back and forth thing, because energy that's being pulled us, and dark powers that be that pull us away from the organic process of it, and where we're at, which stage that we are at, and with our spirit, and what energy we're resonating, and what's going on, our feelings, our thinking, yes, but our heart, what our intention is, because that really seals it, is what our heart, where our heart is at, our intention, and what we're feeling with our heart. We're manifesting more with our heart than with anything else. Yes, of course, with the mind too, but I don't know if this is today, if it's a healing, it's more like a direction. And if you feel this is the first step in healing something in your soul, then so be it. Take it as it comes, as whatever you feel might be drawn with it. And we're going to show the beautiful cards. I don't know if we're going to show every single card from the deck, but because we're trying to do a pull. And I'm just starting on this thing here, so I do want to, I for clarity, I do want to relate to the book, and then you can put your thought on it, your expressive thought on it, or I can put my expressive thought on it, because it can differ, but I think the book is really good. It clarifies the basic overall, the main point of the meaning in here. So, okay, let's see here. We'll start in a little bit. My camera likes to go dim, dark, and then it doesn't show it on film, but it does. So I'll take little breaks for that, and then we'll just, so I can get it more brighter, because right now it just goes dark, but they probably won't show that. Okay. Since I don't like bending the cards with shuffling them, I just like to stir them and cut them and so forth. And for some reason it works out good, because the right one does pop up eventually here. And if you don't resonate with it, then you could try, we could do a different one on another time, and that might be more to what's going on with you. But I just had to show these beautiful cards. They're very beautiful. Even if they're sturdy ones, I don't like to bend them. So, well, since this one it shuffled to the side, and it's like calling me, and I only want to do one, I'm gonna make this one it, and then just put it all together, the rest of it in our pile. And I don't know what this one is. I do have to look into the book for it. Okay, the King. It's kind of very appropriate, I think. I powerfully lead my mission. Doesn't get more clear than that. The Sun. And the other two, I do know what the other two are, but they're going to kind of go hand in hand with that one. The Visionary and the world is filled with possibilities is what came up for you, Lightworker, or even if you're not, it also plays a role with this one right here. Okay, with that one right there, the King. All right, and the Mystic. This was very appropriate, I thought, because I go, well, yeah, that's pretty much what we are. I've had different dreams, by the way. I had one dream that was, well, maybe some people think I get weird dreams, but it's some of them is from the higher self, and some of them are scrambled, and some of them are just different kind, different things that are just symbolic things, and symbolizing different things. Some are, a few times I've seen kind of like with a trip that I had to make, an important trip, but kind of futuristic things, what was gonna happen. Lately when I got sick, I had a little bit signs that kind of led me to what had happened. I had allergic reaction on some medicine, so I had a dream that kind of, and it was kind of weird. I go, two different dreams, and I'm getting little pieces here of what the heck is going on. And then before you know it, one day, like, yeah, surprise, surprise, you've got allergic reaction from this medicine that you've been taking like almost forever. But I was taking the generic form. So anyway, I want to try to get into the cards here. This is for the collective. That means for everybody that I pulled. I powerfully lead my mission, and it's giving us, like I said, I wanted something for direction, and I thought it's kind of appropriate. And I'll put this kind of in the middle here, right there. Very beautiful cards. The Visionary and, oh boy, the Mystic. I'm getting them very good over here, all three of them. I'm doing my best. I'm outside because I think it's better lighting outside, but I do have to go to see what and read from the book on them, and then put my spin on it. And I want to do like the King first, and so I'll kind of pause it here for a bit, and then I'll read into it, and then I'll do the second, I'll do the third. I'm reading from this really, really nice book. It's a small book, but it's like it's beginner friendly for sure. It's not too thick, so if you want to do your own reads or something, it's it's doable, because you want this to be simplified when you're just trying to do something for the first time that you're doing it. So, and okay, mantra is I powerfully lead my mission. So desire to expertly use power for higher order growth and security. Purpose to excel at creating a resilient and wealthy business, community, or organization. Shadow dictator, over controlling, greedy, and titled, isolated. Okay, so that's what you want to get away from, being led. If you're going to do something like this, for example, any of us doing this, and if we're like camera shy and stuff, which it's okay.